Yeah, that's major liability for identity theft there.
What may look like only garbage upon closer examination could mean a nightmare for many.
I'd be very upset if that was.
I'd be extremely, extremely upset.
As soon as we walked around this Costco, we found several sensitive documents in this pile of trash. Sensitive like applications for employment, including social security numbers. And there were receipts worth more than $30,000 with the credit card number printed right here.
OfficeMax on airport pulling is plastered all over nearly every document.
Could you just answer a couple quick questions?
So we went to the store, searching for who left hundreds of identities exposed and why.
Can you explain to us what out of the office? Okay. Can you explain to us what happened here? How people's social security numbers and credit card numbers were exposed today?
Out of the store, no comment.
With that, we left.
066.
And after trying to get comment from OfficeMax headquarters several times, the best answer we got is they will investigate.
Oops.
We tried contacting several of the hundreds whose information was carelessly tossed behind a business with no success. Customers of OfficeMax say they'll think twice before shopping here again.
With full credit card numbers?
Take a look.
Oh my God.
And by the time we got back from OfficeMax, this empty parking lot is all we could find. So where the information, identities of hundreds of people went, we cannot confirm. In this busy neighborhood, deputies say a police impersonator is on the prowl, and he threatened to kill a 23-year-old woman.
Oh my God. In this area, that's surprising to me.
She was standing outside of her apartment on Manatee Drive when he approached her.
The woman was just returning home from work. The woman tells police a man approached her with a badge saying she was a suspect in a robbery, then forces her into a car. Then the two drive around for more than an hour. Finally, the man lets the woman out of the car after threatening her life when she calls the police.
We're not sure what the motive is, and we're investigating that.
Deputies say because they don't know why the fake cop took the woman on a joyride, you should be on the lookout. The man is described by deputies as white with sandy blonde hair between 25 and 30 years old, standing about 5 feet 8 inches tall. He was driving an older model white car with tinted windows.
That's pretty scary, huh?
The people who regularly ride bikes around this area say they still can't believe it happened here.
It's always been so uneventful as far as crime goes.
In the hustle and bustle of a busy airport, we caught up with the Guerra family.
Guerra.
This group of 6 is spending 6 wonderful days vacationing in Southwest Florida. This after most of their first flights.
Everything was real nice from up there.
Sergeant Frank Guerra is a soldier who served 2 tours of duty in Iraq. Guerra came to Southwest Florida between the two and heard about Operation Open Arms, a local organization that uses local businesses to help soldiers who have been serving overseas.
We had been away for almost 15 months.
And this vacation was his welcome home present.
She handled everything else. I was in Iraq at the time. I just got back.
Both the mom and dad want calm, quiet, quality time. The kids have another idea. What are you looking forward to now that you're here?
The beach, the shells, fart, and the boat.
Okay, so
Okay, Bob, how do you want to do this?
From one day to the next, reporters never really know what they're getting into.
What would I need a parachute for?
And Friday, it was a refurbished T-6 Texan from World War II.
It was the aircraft in which all the pilots learned their advanced flying, such as air-to-air combat, dive bombing, and how to land on aircraft carriers.
Photojournalist Bob Frank and I were about to experience that firsthand, but not before a lot of pre-flight preps
It's upside down.
and jokes they use 3,000 times a year.
And kind of flop out on that side. That is to miss the tail of the airplane. Go underneath the tail. That's going to deploy your parachute, and we'll come looking for you because we're going to want our parachute back.
The people who buckled us in belong to nonprofit group History Flights.
When you're coming back in for the landing, you will not have to do a thing.
Okay, thank goodness.
You'll put it down.
The flight you can buy is custom, as much aerobatics as you can handle, and it must have looked like I wanted the works.
There's an air sickness bag here. Not been used for a long time. You'd be the first one.
What you pay depends on how much time you want in the air. The ride we got was worth about $200.
Your face always that white body.
We use it for searching for MIAs from World War II, people missing in action.
And this program seems to work. In the last 10 years, remains of more than 30 soldiers were recovered.
It's quite an emotional experience, especially for the families involved to have their father or grandfather brought home.
Many of the people who go with history flights are vets or their fathers were. And most, just like I did, wonder where their flight lands on the excitement scale.
You'd be sitting at about a 7.
Felt like about an 11.
Near Marco Island, Dustin Chase, Wink News Now.
That was something. That was something.